Lady from Jackson, for what purpose do you rise?
By the end of the 2015 legislative session, lawmakers sent more than 130 bills to the governor's desk. However, several priority pieces of legislation were not among those truly agreed and finally passed. Senate Bill 199 aimed to change the way police officers use deadly force to deal with certain situations.
Well, look, anytime we end a legislative session, we come back and we start looking at what we didn't get over the finish line the year before. I'm sure we'll be back to discussing the use of deadly force statute next session.
Both chambers passed its version of the bill, but were unable to come to a compromise on the final day of the legislative session. Looking forward, the chairman of the Legislative Black Caucus hopes addressing the actions of the state's police force will be a priority moving forward.
Yeah, hopefully next year, with our new speaker, we can actually work on some of these bills. We had over 60 bills that was related to police misconduct or police reform. None of those bills made it out of the committee.
Another piece of legislation that failed to make it to the finish line was legislation addressing the state's need for increased road funding. Senate Bill 540 aimed to fix the funding problem by raising the gas tax by 1.5 cents per gallon and raising the tax on diesel fuel by 3.5 cents per gallon.
Transportation funding is going to be a priority for this legislature to address in the next session. And we have a good team that's going to be working on what those proposals are going to be, and we'll be ready to come forward with solutions in January.
I don't think there's any question that something needs to be done. What that level is, I don't know. I would have voted for the gas tax increase. I think that was the responsible thing to do.
The gas tax proposal received initial approval from the Missouri Senate, but failed to make any more progress before the end of the legislative session. These issues and more will be waiting for lawmakers when they return to the state capitol to gavel in for the 2016 legislative session. Reporting from the state capitol, I'm Jonathan Lorenz.